everybody, this is Darwin Reina. I'm the festival director of Hospitalet Llobregat International Film Festival. Today I have a very great filmmaker from Australia. Actually, thank you very much for being with us, Rhyme Ines, right? That's how you pronounce. Tell me if I pronounce it right or wrong.
Rob Innes.
Yes, Ines. Gotcha. So you've been working, I mean, you have this great documentary, Youth on a Strike, right?
Yep.
This is very powerful. I was watching it. Where do you get the idea from, first of all?
Well, I was at the time I was researching a project looking at generational inequality between young people and older people, and at that time, the young people in Australia were organising a strike for climate change, and it was in the very early days of being organised, and I started to talk to these young people, and I quickly realized how incredible they were and what an incredible story they had. And funnily enough, there was a lot of talk in the media against this strike, and a lot of the people were saying that these young people, they weren't very smart and they were silly for striking. And as I was talking to these young people, I'm like, they're so intelligent and they're so articulate. And so I kind of got the motivation to make a series to show everyone how incredible and intelligent these young people were and to give them a voice.
Wow. So how easy was to work with this young generation for you? It was easy, it was hard? Tell us a little bit.
Look, I wouldn't say it was hard, but it wasn't easy because they were all very busy, organized. They were all part of organizing this strike. It was a lot of work, and they were all at school. And some of them were in their final year of high school. And in Australia, that final year of high school is really important to your education because you get a score that allows you to then to go to university. So they were all very busy. And because at the time we had young people from all across the country, and Australia is a very big place, we had to kind of manage how we would get footage from everybody. So we had some people sending it in via Google Drive, some people sending it in via the post. And so we were kind of always, logistically, it was hard to kind of gather everything and make sure everybody was filming things that we could use for the documentary.
Wow, amazing. How long was the process from you when you started post and then post? How long was that process? If you can walk a little bit about that.
Yeah, so I think it was probably a few weeks where we kind of developed the idea and cast it. We had lots of young people that we had access to and wanted to include, and we kind of had to narrow it down just because we only had that kind of limited time. And so then the young people filmed it over a month and a half, and then we actually took a couple of months off while we gathered all that footage back from them because it took a while to get everything back from all the young people. Especially because we had kind of at the end, it's a month later, so we kind of waited to get that footage. Right. And during that time, we were able to team up with Junkie, which is a youth publisher, and Screen Australia, which is a government documentary funding agency. So they both came on board to help us fund the post-production. And so then our post-production was about 4 months. The critical thing of what we wanted to do with the film was to end it really positively. To show the positivity of young people that you can make a change, you can make a difference, and you can work together. And I think if people can watch this film and be inspired to get involved or to support young people or to change their mind on climate change or whatever it is, even if they just feel better about the future, I think we've achieved our goals.
Are you happy with your documentary, or there was something like, I'm a filmmaker, not as good as you are, but I'm on the way, right?
I'm sure you're fine.
So when I watch my short films, and I say, wow, I should have deleted that scene, put another one. Is that also in your mind sometimes with this documentary, or you're really satisfied?
Yeah, look, this is something I'm really proud of, this film, but I think any artist in any medium is never 100% happy. There is a famous quote, and I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's something like, art is never finished, it's only abandoned. And this is kind of, I think that's filmmaking too. Like you could always tweak things. You could always change it. You could always, like I watch everything and go, oh, if only I'd done that, or I should have done that. Or maybe the music started here instead. but at some point you just got to let it go to the world.
Like I said, looking forward to having Barcelona. Josh Tickle, which is the Kids Ground, is planning to come, so it will be also
Awesome.
good for you. We're very happy to have you. As I mentioned, we are, tell us whatever you want us to do to help you with the film, more exposure. We are there for you. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
You led your film on a festival. And like I say, I hope I can see you in March. Let's cross fingers, right? Hope COVID goes away. And then we can have you, person to person. We can have an interview with you in front of the Spanish people can also watch your great documentary and learn about this, right? Anything else that you would like to add before we, where we can find you? Where is the documentary can be found? You can let us know that.
Yeah, I will let you know. Yeah.
All right. So, Rap, thank you very much, and I'll see you around, and stay creative.
Cool. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
No problem.
Thanks, bye.
Bye.